Hey everybody, welcome to 15 Minutes of Fire. Just in case you don't know what's going on, I recently set myself a challenge. I set myself the challenge of recording 3 15-minute training videos with the aim of delivering some powerful, valuable, life-changing information in each video. Hopefully you saw episode 1, which was on nutrition, so welcome to episode 2, 15 Minutes of Fire, which is on the subject of exercise. So I've not got much time, let me press on, let's dive into it. Okay, as I mentioned in the first training, I've been in this industry for 10 years, been doing this job for 10 years now, helping people to lose a load of weight, get fitter, get healthier, improve their mental and emotional health, boost energy levels, mental clarity, cognitive function, all that kind of thing. And what I've learned over the years is that when it comes to exercise, and don't forget exercise is a massive part of all that, when it comes to exercise there are 2 what I call domino obstacles. What I mean by domino obstacle is that if I can help people to overcome these obstacles, then it has a massive knock-on effect, and everything else after that just seems to start falling into place. Okay, so when it comes to exercise, the domino obstacles are a lack of time. People are always saying to me, "Oh Lee, I just don't get the time to exercise." If I'd had £1 for every time I'd heard that, I'd be a very wealthy man by now. And number 2 is not staying in your lane. People just don't stay in their lane. Now I appreciate you might not have heard that expression before, so let's talk about that for a minute. Let me explain exactly what it is I mean. Okay, think about this. We're all different, okay? Everybody's different, obviously. Some people are just cut out for getting up early, going out and doing some form of hard exercise, going for a long run, going to a boot camp, going to a gym, whatever it is that they do. It's just in their genes, it's in their DNA to be able to do that. They enjoy it. They just don't find it a particularly difficult thing to do, okay? But for some people, that's just not for them. It's just not in their DNA. Some people are better suited, for example, just getting up, going to work and finishing work and going for a nice brisk walk around the block a couple of times, or going to aqua aerobics or going to Zumba, something like that. Just something that doesn't require that extreme level of energy and motivation. Can you see what I'm starting to say now? Because the problem starts when people are in the wrong lane. When somebody who is better off going for a nice walk after work starts trying to get up at 5 o'clock every morning and do a 10-mile run, it just doesn't work, because they don't get the consistency in their training that they need to get the result that they want. Okay, so how do we overcome this initial domino obstacle? Well, there's a two-part solution to this. Firstly, obviously, you need to decide what lane you're in. You need to get in the right lane. You need to be super self-aware. When you're deciding, you've got to be super self-aware. Have a good think. Be brutally honest with yourself. Think to yourself, am I really the kind of person that's going to get up at 5 o'clock every morning and do a 10-mile run? Or would I be better off just going to work, finishing work and doing a nice walk? When you're thinking about this, what you got to bear in mind, what is vital that you remember, is that it doesn't make you a bad person. If you're not a particularly sporty type, if that's not for you, if that's not in your DNA, don't beat yourself up about it. Don't try and be something you're not, because that's where the problem starts. When you start trying to put yourself in the wrong lane. Okay, because there's no point in continuously attempting workout programs that you can't stick to. The key, as I said, the key to getting results is consistency, being able to exercise regularly over the long term. So take some time out, make the decision. Are you the kind of person who can get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and do a 10-mile run? If you are, fine. If not, it doesn't matter. It doesn't make you a bad person. Okay? Are you better off going about your day, going to work and going for a nice brisk walk afterwards. Get in the right lane. It's of vital importance. Okay. So once you've got yourself in the right lane, what you need to do then is manage your own expectations. Okay. Be patient and manage your own expectations. Think. Okay. Think. Does it really matter if it takes you 3 months to get fit and healthy and lose some weight? Does it matter if it takes 6 months, 12 months, or maybe even a bit longer than that? Okay. The important thing is, what's important is that you actually get there. Okay. You need to make sure you're in the right lane, and you need to make sure your expectations are in alignment with the lane that you're in. So if you decide that the best thing for you to do is to finish work and go for a 30-minute brisk walk, then you need to make sure that you're not expecting amazing results too soon. You can't just give up after 2 weeks if you don't get these amazing results that you're looking for. Make sure your expectations are in alignment with the lane that you're in. Okay? Because please understand, if you get in the right lane, if you be patient and manage your expectations, you will achieve physical, mental and emotional health. There'll be no more constantly stopping and starting. The important thing is that you're doing something. The important thing is that you're in the game. Eventually, if you're patient, you'll get there. And if you do that, if you start getting fitter and healthier, you start losing some weight, you get more confident, a transformation starts to occur. Okay? You start feeling more energized, you start feeling more motivated, and what very often happens is that you find yourself changing lanes. All of a sudden, you just feel like there's more in the tank, there's more in there. The motivation levels start to rise, you've got more energy, and all of a sudden you start thinking to yourself, yeah, I might start getting up early and going out for a nice run, or I might sign up for that gym class or that boot camp. Okay, your lane starts to change, and if it doesn't, it doesn't matter. You're still getting these amazing results. Okay, but a lot of the time, you just make a start. You get in the right lane from the beginning. You're patient. You manage your expectations. You start seeing the result. You actually start seeing some results for a change. You stick with it, and then, like I say, you find yourself almost subconsciously wanting to do more, and without even really thinking about it, you start changing lanes, and then the results that you're getting, it's all onwards and upwards from there. Okay, so hope that makes sense. Let's deal with this second domino obstacle, a lack of time. Now, similar sort of principle in a way. It's very, very important you stay in your lane. If you're super busy, if you haven't got the time to go to the gym for an hour every day, stop trying to go to the gym for an hour every day. Stay in your lane. Do what's in, or what fits in with your lifestyle. Okay, what I do, I'm super busy. I run 2 businesses. I've got a family. I've got a young daughter, and what I do is I just pledge to do something every day. I've pledged to do some kind of exercise every day, and then all you have to do is be adaptable. So, for example, if I'm planning on going to the gym for an hour and my day goes a little bit wrong, things go a bit pear-shaped, what I'll do is I'll do something else. This is the mistake people make. They're in a similar situation. They're planning on going to the gym, for example. Something goes wrong in the day and they just go home and not do anything. Whereas what they could have done is go home, gone for a run around the block a couple of times, or gone for a brisk walk, or gone into their back garden and done some exercises for 15-20 minutes in the back garden. You'd be adaptable. You pledge to do something every day. But if what you were planning on doing doesn't work out, you do something else instead that that you can fit in. Okay, because you got to remember, doing something is always better than doing nothing. So if you're struggling for time, if you're super busy, get in your lane, pledge to do something every day, be adaptable, and doing something is always better than nothing. Now, what I'm going to try and do is help you guys out with this issue a little bit, because as I mentioned at the start, this lack of time is massive. It's the domino. Okay, people need to stay in the lane. That's very important too. But this lack of time issue, that is the massive domino. This is what seems to fuck most people up, basically. Okay, so what I'm going to try and do is teach you a Tabata circuit. Okay, so now you might be thinking, what is a Tabata circuit? A Tabata circuit, let me explain. A Tabata circuit, named after the guy who invented it, a guy called Dr. Izumi Tabata, and it's a highly effective HIIT workout. A HIIT workout is high intensity interval training, and it can be done in as little as 3 minutes and 50 seconds, believe it or not. Okay, you don't need any kit or equipment, and you can do it anywhere. I do this at home, in my back room, or in the back garden. When I'm on holiday, I go out on the balcony and do it. When I'm traveling around, I can do it in a hotel room or go down into the car park. You can do it anywhere. Okay, and what I've done is I've set up a YouTube channel, Lee Stewart Coach. It's on YouTube, and what I've done is I've set up, or I've demonstrated, a full Tabata workout with including a warm-up and a cool down. Okay, so if you can find just 3 minutes and 50 seconds a day, we can start getting you fit, getting you healthy, and losing some weight. Okay, it's all on the YouTube channel, Lee Stewart Coach, full demonstration of a Tabata circuit. Head over there and check it out. If it's not on there just yet, if you're watching this training in the early days, it'll be on there very soon. Okay, so a quick summary. What you need to take away from this training. It's very important to stay in your lane with regards to both the type of training that you're trying to do and the amount of time that you have available to do it. Just try and do some form of exercise every day. From the day that you watch this video, make a pledge to yourself, I am just going to do some form of exercise every day, whether that's an hour at the gym, a 10-mile run, or a 20-minute walk around the block, or a Tabata circuit in my back garden. Just pledge, do it, do yourself a favour, do it now, make that pledge. I'm going to do something every day. Then all you got to do, make sure your expectations are in alignment with your lane, whatever it is that you find yourself doing. Do not underestimate, okay, please do not underestimate what a daily brisk walk or a Tabata circuit can do for you. Okay, and I cannot stress enough the importance, the value of what I'm about to say. Okay, please listen to this, write this down somewhere, etch it into your memory banks. If you implement this exercise training, if you implement everything that I've just said, and you combine it with the nutrition training that you watched probably yesterday, it will have a massive exponential effect on your physical, mental and emotional health. I cannot stress that enough.